What, are we doing this? We have unboxing. We don't really do unboxing videos often on this channel, but we thought this would be fun. Yeah. This is the water purification systems from Elite Water Systems of Texas. So let's see what we got in here.
Yeah, it had a tip and tail on it. First time I'd seen that. It's pretty clever.
Yeah, so this gauge that's basically on this box will tell you if it has ever been tipped over on its side.
There we go.
I'm in my Texas shirt. We brought the equipment inside. We wanted to wait for a couple other boxes to come too. So now we've got the entire water treatment system for the whole house. And I'll just go through what we've got here. When we unboxed them, all this equipment is Pentair equipment. So this is the resin tank. This is a brine tank. Brine is salt, basically. And then this over here is the computer that's running the performance side of monitoring this. It turns out that there are cheap ways to do water softening and nicer ways to do it. The nicer way is this way, which is this is not just gonna have a, it's not gonna just monitor how many gallons we use and then say, oh, I need to have a recharge. It will actually monitor based on the temperature and how much of the resin and the brine get used in the process of the ion exchange to try and take that magnesium, calcium, and iron out of the water. And again, this is not about whether your water normally is hard or not. This is also about, for us, we have, when we moved here, we had like 5 water boil advisories in the first summer that we were here. Something broke in the city, and when you get city water, it's like, well, I don't know where this is coming from. If you have well water, you might have a problem where it's like normally you need to treat your water to just get it there. So this is for the whole house. When we do the install on this stuff, I'll get more into what exactly is going on and how they're all piped together. But suffice it to say, this is for the entire house. Water softening and also charcoal filtering. Over here, we have the RO system, which stands for reverse osmosis. So this is mainly what we want to talk about. We have 5 cartridges that are all strung together in a very specific way. You might have drunk RO water if you went to something like a Whole Foods and you got the nice water that they have that comes out. It's not like normal old Hinkley Springs that you get at a normal grocery store. This is specifically very pure water. Grace and I drank this water when we were in Chicago, when we were on this special kind of a fast cleanse thing. And it tastes fine. So a lot of people are like, you need the minerals in there. If you eat food and you live like a normal person, you get minerals all the time. You don't need the minerals from your water all the time. So this is a really interesting way to like make sure that you don't have things that are flavoring the water, flavoring your food, things like that. So this is just for the kitchen. We have 3 things that are going to be piped to this. The ice maker in the refrigerator. Cool, so perfectly pure ice. It's not going to flavor the water or the drink that you're drinking. The pot filler over the stove, which Grace is, she's a really serious cook, so she wanted to have that. And then also the beverage tap, which I'm going to show you in a minute, which is also here. So what we have here, these cartridges are sediment filter, so big stuff, pre-carbon filter, and post-carbon filter. And then the other 2 are called the inline GAC, G-A-C, which is a chemical reduction filter, where something like a sediment filter is filtering out particles. We're talking about filtering out chemicals, which are very, very small. So it's basically, this is a way to take out chlorine and smaller chemicals that you don't want in your water. And then the RO membrane, which is reverse osmosis. And again, when we get into the install, I'll get more nerdy about how all this stuff works. But when it goes through this system, what you are left with is almost perfectly pure water. Some of you are going to comment, because you're in industrial water treatment, oh my gosh, the water's going to be so aggressive. Yes, you're going to need to make sure that your taps are built to withstand this kind of water going through them. You obviously want to make sure that they're lead-free and things like that, which you already are paying attention to, hopefully, if you are in the know. So this is just for the kitchen. And again, it hooks up. We have a tank here as well. Let me open this up. Nope. What you do is hook that system up to this tiny tank. So this is for holding reverse osmosis water. And we're going to pipe out of it to get it back out. This is, the reason you need this is because those pipes going between those filters were so small that what you do is, because reverse osmosis is kind of, I mean, like, it's not as wasteful as it used to be, but it is kind of wasteful now. For each gallon of perfectly pure water we're gonna get, we have to throw a gallon away. And you can do things like pipe that into irrigation storage so that you can use it on your lawn, things like that, because it's like not bad water, it's not like toilet water, but it's not suitable for drinking because it's gonna contain a concentrated version of all the things that were in this water go into that wastewater. So we need to pipe all the time to get this much in here so that then when you turn on a tap, you don't have to wait for every drop of water that's coming out of the spigot to go through all those tiny lines first. That's why you have the storage tank first in line. And that is all going to hook into this system, which is the Growy beverage station. This is like when people are posting, every house has something fantastic that everybody's so proud of, and this is ours. This is Grace's. So instead of having like a fancy coffee machine, which I've been drinking coffee in the Tiny Lab for 2 years, I make coffee with no heat and with instant coffee. So like, I'm used to that now. So having a $1,000 coffee machine, not really my style. This though is pretty cool. So this is the spigot. And what we've got here is a normal, here, let me take this off. So we've got a, you know, what you're familiar with to turn water on and off, cold and hot. But over here, we have a button that's going to enable us to have slightly chilled, slightly carbonated water come out, or fully carbonated and very nicely chilled water. So basically, this is going to enable us to make bubbly water. You know, if you get tired of buying LaCroix at the store, then this is the solution for that. So Grace has always wanted to have a drink cart for some reason. I don't know really why. I'm sorry. It's okay, but like, we're not drinkers, so we don't have like liquor in our house. She drinks wine, and having like a drink cart full of wine that only she drinks in the family, a little weird. So now,
It's obviously a hanger from the Fitzgeralds.
I know, it's okay, it's not a problem. I love you, and I want you to be happy. But now, we can have like flavoring syrups that she can have on her drink cart that she has always wanted. So great, happy wife, happy life. And also, obviously not just the spigot, we've got all kinds of cartridges. This is called their blue system. Cartridges for doing the things that are necessary here. And this is the main guts of this system. Yeah, so this is the Growy blue that's gonna be doing the things like the chilling and the carbonating of the water. So this is gonna go in the crawl space. Again, we're gonna install all this stuff and you're gonna see all this go into action. But we were excited about the unboxing, so we wanted to share it with you. I hope that you are interested in learning more about water. We certainly are, because this is the first time that we've messed around with water purity on this channel. So you can see this on season 2 of Home Diagnosis. You can see this on this channel. Make sure that you're subscribed. If you have other things that you are thinking about water, please do comment. This is a conversation. Like and subscribe. Tune in next time.